This is a chapter about power. So when we either we feel in control or in power or out of power or out of control or helpless. There are only two feelings. From there stems all the resultant emotions and reactions, which are anger, anxiety, shame, guilt, fear, and everything else. So a Chinese proverb goes like this: strength without gentleness is like an oak in a storm. Gentleness without strength is like a flower in a storm. Both will perish. Be like the grass in the storm, strong yet gentle. So the question you had to ask yourself is: are you possessed by power, or are you a possessor of power? So the power can be either external or internal. External power is usually governed by position, wealth, and driven by fear, anger, sense of lack, etc. etc. External power can change dependent upon circumstances and situations we find ourselves in. Kings can become prisoners, prisoners can become kings. You can lose everything in a flash and you don't have the power anymore. Internal power is a sense of authority that does not need to dominate anyone or anything. It can never be taken away. It is governed by a sense of self, respect, and dignity. It does not seek approval or is afraid of disapproval or anything external. It's a state of being. Secularism seems to honor the man who can push himself to achieve material wealth, position, approval, and security. Spirituality seems to honor the man who gives up his ego and everything else. The reason we cherish the fleeting nature of power is because, on some level, it reminds us of our powerlessness, or we are trying to get away from powerlessness, frailty, and fallibility. Yet deep down, we are trying to reconnect to the great, all powerful creative intent of which we are just part of. The strong have no need for power, the weak are destroyed by it. The need for power arises from a sense of insecurity, fear, or anger. It is an exercise in achieving control and dealing with the unknown. The sense of insecurity is the driving force in all related decision making, and result of the process carries the thread of insecurity in all actions, either sublime or overt. And as you sow, you reap. So every thought is a vibration. So every insecure thought is a vibration that attracts more of the same. So there is a beautiful book called Shibumi, in which there is a young boy and he is talking to his mentor, and he asks the mentor talks about Shibumi. It's a Japanese word. He says, the boy asks, what is Shibumi? And the mentor says, Shibumi in a man is authority without domination. And the boy asked, how do I attain Shibumi? And the old man replied, you do not attain Shibumi, you discover it within yourself. To have the sense of innate power means you are connected to the infinite. You are happy to be in the unfathomable, in the here and now, and let life unfold as it does. And you're free from emotion, and you just flow with the go in a serene, calm manner, having compassion for everything. Make it your goal.